So on the back roads, was it still driving at 53 or?
I think it was faster. Funny thing I noticed coming into Dixon, it has that speed limit, the lowest to 25.
Mm-hmm.
And it was going to 25, and people behind me were piling up. Today, I hate to tell you, today it slowed down a little bit, slowed down to 41 in the 25. And I went a ways, and it eased itself on down. I think making judgments based on the road and the surrounding traffic and all. There wasn't any kind of stuff.
That's already better because it would not go over 25 in this neighborhood at all.
And I don't need to precondition my battery. Oopsie. Look at that car. That's cool.
That's pretty neat. Nice. Yeah, it's already more aggressive.
I'm on assertive.
Nice.
People are turning out to like assertive better, I think.
It made a move in Dixon downtown that I was kind of surprised. So someone was going to parallel park, and as soon as they stopped, the car just instantly went around them without even hesitating. I was like, oh, I was not ready for that.
Yeah, no, it's places where I had trouble. I went up to Berryessa and the Glory Hole again, and all the way up, not a thing. All the way back, not a thing, including accelerator, nothing.
Nice.
Roundabouts, speed bumps. Came back in through town, went to a couple of garage sales because we're looking to have one. And speed bumps were excellent. Slowed down to like 11 miles an hour or less on some really big bumps. There's one in the Safeway parking lot there that even on a previous version, it would go down to about 4 miles an hour. It was a pretty bad bump, but it would really slow down.
That was perfect. I love the creep on 12.3. It slowly creeps out as soon as it sees that it's clear. It goes.
Go for it, yeah. Hard to tell if they're making the nag any less frequent. You know, as long as you're staring straight ahead, if you start looking at the screen or looking outside, it knows.
Perfect. Speed limit at 25 and stayed at 30.
Yeah. Well, it's got a guide car though, so.
But true.
Right through town out to Stratford.
Did you notice if it still hugs the outside lane? Well, not lane, but the lane marking?
I wanted to put a camera on the side of the car, and my wife sitting in the right-hand seat says it's not that close to the edge. In my opinion, it is very close to the edge when it's passing oncoming traffic. It knows apparently exactly where the edge is. I've seen it scare some of the people on YouTube who say, oh wait, it's way too close. But I've had it get so close that you can begin to feel the roughness, but it doesn't go over that line. And it's either super precise or I've just been lucky.
Nice.
Crazy. Well, I could show you those roads too, because it's straight ahead 3 miles.
Perfect.
It's interesting. So we're in a 25 and we're going 32, 34, and it looks at the speed limits in advance. It used to wait until you passed them. Now it reads them from afar.
Almost like it's recognizing your offset finally.
Yeah. We're up to 40 in our 35, which is nice. And it's been a little bit since I've gotten a nag.
So I found if you turn off automatic speed adjust, I've got the setting name, and you actually press the accelerator and let it hold at that speed for about a second or two, that it will actually maintain it.
I think that's true. Yeah, and I think I kind of noticed that several weeks ago and wondered about it. It seemed like it was partly true.
It was inconsistent though.
Yeah.
If you had a lead car that slowed down, it wouldn't pick up the speed, or if you came to a stop sign, it would go back to the going under 2 or 3 miles per hour.
Yeah, I posted that on Pedrick Road. I used to go 62, and lately it's been starting out at 55, and gradually on 3.0, or I should say 60.1. It was getting up to 62 with that bird, those turkeys.
Oh wow.
They're funny. It gives you a chance to look around more, you know, when the car's taking care of some of the detail work. You do get to be more alert to things coming from the side, going on around you. Well, now we're 24, 25, and in a 25. Yeah, what are we? 2 minutes since I touched the wheel?
Yeah.
Happy to say the scroll wheels work now. See, we got both a light and a sign here.
Oh, because
Yeah, the blinking light, it went away, but it was showing a stoplight blinking. Funny thing is, on blinking red lights, I forget who posted it, it's just flat out not working. But
because it would stop and go.
it would stay stopped. Yeah, it would just stay stopped. I
think I've
can't
seen
remember who posted that. I saw that this morning.
Also had issues, I guess, in Chinatown, how they have the red lights.
The lanterns. Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw the comment about that. Oh, that's funny.
I feel like that's an easy fix.
Well, years ago, somebody had a sign up on the side of a building that said, "Stop, buy something here," and the car was stopping for it.
Oh man. That's the exact reason hard coding would never work. Too many edge cases.
There's my nag. Yeah, first one in a while.
Way too many edge cases.
Well, yeah, that's the deal. 31, 32, nice wide road. Somehow it thinks this is justifies a little faster speed.
But no leading vehicle.
No, that's true. I hope we get to the stage someday where you don't need speed limit signs. The cars will use their own best judgment, and it will be better than all the planners instead of having a speed limit change every 100 yards, you know.
Okay, pull them in the front center.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd almost thought about going in that way. But are you going to let it go in? Or?
I would curious to see if it parks on this one. See if they threw more data on parking at it.
Okay, yeah. Last time I came here, it overshot this right turn and went right on into the store. Like now. Yep, still overshoots it.
Come on, park.
Well, it's supposed to go to supercharger though, so it missed.
True.
Was that a stop sign? Don't worry about parking lot stop signs, huh?
It would be funny because I'd imagine they'll park straight into the parking spot.
Yeah, probably. You see all the issues they're having with non-Teslas charging at Tesla superchargers? Yeah, there's an issue.
We figured it would be growing pains.
Hey, there we go. We're leaving. Been there, done that. How funny.
Hopefully it doesn't do anything crazy due to the map data.
Yeah. Well, it'll probably go back in the other way. Unless you want to see. Yeah, it is. It's going to go back through Safeway, but we can end that.
Let's go somewhere random.
Searching for Hungry. Oh, you got to pick it though, huh?
Oh, these are close by. I don't like those.
You can scroll.
Some of the Luckies were pretty broad.
Napa.
Oh, too broad.
Buda Creek. Underground tours. Things I've never heard of. There's Glory Hole.
Big Bear stuff.
Yeah. It's more than 15 miles. That's got to be more than 15 miles.
Yeah, I was about to say, I thought it was.
Well, I drove 50 miles round trip, so a bit closer to 25.
I don't know.
Well, let me show you the narrow road with the going off the edge, right? Let me go. There.
When I tell you I was just dropping pins, I wasn't even looking at the map. I'll scroll, drop, pin, drop.
Where you're gonna get a rapid nag. Okay, let's do shortest and fastest.
On the way back, I want to see if we turn off automatic speed offset, if it actually takes the account of the manual override.
Yeah, it's worth a try.
I think it would be perfect if they actually just listen to our, because I set mine to 15%.
I'm 14, but you're a little braver.
And honestly, like I said, speed was my only complaint. I was just going the whole time, and I almost forgot I was driving.
Well, it's funny. 14% over 65 used to be 74.
4-ish, yeah.
And now I haven't changed anything, and now it's going 75. I don't know where it came up with that.
Interesting. I actually see my first GOV Ford Lightning yesterday on base.
Oh, really? Huh.
I figured it would be a matter of time, but
What'd you call it? GLV?
GOV, government vehicle.
Oh, okay.
It had
GOV. Got it.
government license plates, and I was like, military's actually buying electric vehicles now.
Yeah. I guess. Let's go. It has been too cautious with yellow lights. Have you noticed?
I've had to push them through.
Yeah, almost slams on the brakes when it gets a yellow light, which was a backtrack from what it used to do. Maybe we'll get an opportunity to see that.
And it makes a quick decision too when it does it.
No such luck. I thought we'd get a yellow there.
That's funny though. My wife, she was just almost fell asleep when I was just driving around.
Oh, it's very peaceful. My wife went with me up in the hills, and no complaints whatsoever. She used to be very anxious about the whole thing.
I just wish they would have tell you what all they fixed though.
Yeah, you could test it. It's hard to know. Well, that's why you have to keep looking at YouTube.
Right.
Somebody will discover something, I guess.
Yep. So the auto park feature is what I'm looking forward to next.
That's gone, as far as I can tell, pretty much.
So it's rolling out to 2024.12.2.
And the actual Smart Summon, or
No, just auto park, but it actually shows each individual parking spot. You can select it and press park.
oh, you are so far ahead of me on the details. Is that on X?
So it's on all the cars that have hardware for vision only.
Oh, so I don't get that.
So I'm curious how they do it with hardware 3, because I think it's going to be possible with it, but
Yeah.
we'll see. I was just watching videos of it earlier.
Are you 4?
Hardware 3.
Yeah, you're stuck too.
Yep.
Well, I was at a Tesla service center. The lady behind the counter told me that the ultrasonics have all been turned off, but she's clearly wrong, because they're still working for me. She said they turned it off and she doesn't drive her self-driving anymore because she liked her ultrasonics, which seems a little radical.
And who is this?
Tesla service lady behind the counter in Sacramento.
Interesting. It was probably the same store actually, the one in Sacramento.
Art.
This was before 12. He was just like, he doesn't think it's ever going to achieve anything because how horrible it is and everything else. It's kind of discouraging. I was like, hey man, I just came in here to get some service.
Now he was talking about FSD?
Yeah, because
Oh my
he was an
gosh.
employee, and I was like, I know you got the latest build, so. But
How can anybody say that? I haven't done anything for the last 5 miles. You know, it's ridiculous. This is always tricky because you got oncoming traffic and then oncoming traffic in another lane. And it has to decide, like right now, which lane am I looking at?
Oh, wow.
And I think it judged his speed.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because I don't think it would have gone if he'd been going faster. I mean, a lot of people would have aborted right there, but
Yeah, I thought that was
I
safe
don't want to see
distance.
what it does without a wreck.
Especially with how aggressive it is now, I'm not too worried about.
Yeah, well, I got a good acceleration if that was failing.
Mhm.
So this road is basically 55. I think
Oh wow.
we used to go slower than 38, but we're still stuck on 38.
It thinks it's 25 too.
Oh yeah, that's funny. Well, that's actually the city limit sign right there, which is ridiculous, way out here.
Yep.
A car behind me, but I'm just gonna, well, actually, we'll do your test. We'll accelerate a little bit. Stop accelerating.
So you actually got to hold it there for about, so if you want 52, hold it at 52 for a little bit and then let off. It should keep it there.
Foot off. No, I'm still getting deceleration.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that.
I like this road because I can spend all my time looking right, looking left. This guy's turning, but fortunately it's not getting aggressive.
I've been down here before.
You haven't?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So I'm going to end the trip and let it just keep driving straight because I know this is where it comes.
This is a good test.
See how
Man,
close
it's right
it
there.
gets to the edge?
Yeah.
And if we get an oncoming car, all the more dramatic.
Wow.
Yeah, and we're going a little slow, but it sees all the trees. And now here you go. Look how close.
It still thinks it's 25.
Look at that edge, though.
Yeah. You know what? Okay, we got about a good foot off the edge. Based on the bottom right.
Well, maybe. Yeah, I guess. Look up here, though, see if it gets any closer. I haven't had it go off. Well, either it did or I thought it was going to quite a while back. This is that Chuck narrow road thing where he was driving down the middle, and now that's solved. Look at that. That's real close.
So it's interesting because he said he stopped seeing the testers on his road, which indicates that.
So look at this one now.
Oh wow, yeah,
We're within 3 or 4 inches, I think.
easily.
And no traffic. I wish we had some traffic here.
Yeah, earlier bills.
Coming back, it drives around the puddle.
Nice.
Yeah.
Earlier bills, they'll play chicken in the middle of the road.
Yeah. And you just have to stop because the other people were stopping. And yeah, we're right there. And it's not exactly a straight edge line, the edge of that road. Look how close now. I'm getting a lot more nags now, probably because I'm watching that.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, we can put in another destination. I don't think it'll make a U-turn. Go for it.
I was hoping to see a 55 mile per hour sign to see the speed.
Well, Pedrick toward Davis.
And Davis.
If you say Davis, it'll go back around Pedrick, I think.
I'm just pick a random spot.
Yeah. choice, the back way or the front way, but we're gonna
Whichever one's mostly through city.
hopefully choose this one because that gives you out Pedrick.
Nice.
Oh, it's gonna go the whole way around. I'm gonna make a U-turn and short circuit that long trip.
Man, it's crazy out here. We have like 18 growing seasons. Every time you drive by it, it's new.
This was a vineyard.
Wow.
It was called Purple Pearl.